Alright, everyone. We are jumping into a little shrine action here. We cut 3520 off at the wall jump here. Kind of took away all their flags that they were hoping to, use here to teleport in, but I decided to take a little leap of action here and teleport all 11 of my farms to fast build flags as a diversion while our whales were fighting elsewhere. So kind of worked out because we were able to cut them off over here. My main account was just basically attacking whatever was in the flags. Now we're coming down about to take over this little ruin. Did I say shrine earlier? Ruins, sorry. It's been a day. It's been a long day. And basically we're just killing. We're just killing. My reports. Oh, because it's time to gather. So, I mean, it has not been bad trades, but this is with, being with a group. I was solo marching earlier into just hordes of people. So I was taking 2-to-1 trades. Some of them were more even. A negative trade. Didn't realize my Alex didn't have gear at this point, but yeah, it was around roughly even, being swarmed by multiple people. So I mean, another bad one. Those T5, they'll get you, man. Let me tell you. All in all, not too bad of a day here. Not type today, goodness. But we're doing the ruins. We're gonna try and get some of these little honor points. I have been struggling, slacking entirely on this. So I have my 10,000 points. Just a little update here. Oh, by the way, you see this? Yeah, it's been something. I have these. I have a little bit of these, which is nice, but yeah, I'm gonna have to barb chain clearly. So I will do my best to push up in honor to take care of the resource lacking there. I do have a ton of farms though, so you can see them kind of spread throughout up here. They each are sitting on, a good maybe 30 to 50 million each. So I'm not terrible. I'll just donate the resources from the farms, but it isn't looking good. It's been a lot of swarming rallies, a lot of resource drain. It's been a mess the past few days. And the trades haven't been the best. I've only gone up 200 million kill points here this KVK, and we're just at pass 4. So pass 5 should be opening up in a few days. Here's kind of a little breakdown. This is our territory, and then our allies. So we're in a 3-way ally area here. And if we keep going down, so 15 against 13. 13 is not our allies. I think I saved it down here as well. So 17, 15, 21, 22, 27. So 20, I think it's 22 over here with them. 22 and 15 have been kind of going back and forth over here with 13. 26 is a Imperium Kingdom. So if we take a look here, 26 and 17 are both Imperium Kingdoms. So 26 kind of just wiped the floor on this side of the map, if you can tell. 22 didn't even get the chance to get in, but I mean, 22 are great allies. We had them last KVK, so we are not too worried about that. It's just 26 is kind of a powerhouse. So pushing them back is going to be fun. It's going to be tricky. We'll see what we can do. And then 27 hasn't really showed up. I mean, they're here, but they're blocked in. it's bad. It's real bad. So we're trying our best to do what we can to push 20 back, and including our little fort wall to protect the pass. 27 helped out there, so they're going to help push us out, and we're going to eventually double rally and push through there potentially. It's an option. But yeah, just a little KVK update. Resources started, I don't know, with a few billion of each. Now I'm down to nothing. Just stone. I think it's archers that use stone. So I'm not using my archers on the field. I don't have any good archer gear. Here's a little brief gear update of what I got going on there right now. So it's not bad. I'm going to eventually craft the legendary shield to get the stat bonus there. So I'll have the full 4-piece set and get the extra 10 march speed, which would be nice to have right about now. Yeah, these migrants coming back, let me tell you, they have been something else. Absolutely kicking my rear. I think another R4 just got on. Who is it? Perfect. Is that them kicking? Oh, it's Jax. Perfect. Okay. So 20 is going to try their best to do what they can to try and push us out of this ruin here, I assume. I was earlier, though, open field fighting against them in their ruins, and it was kind of a mess because they refresh fast, and they kind of just stayed up in their little huddle over here. But you know what? We're just trying to drain 20, get them beat down. They've kind of already given up. So past 4 or 5 days has been a mess. I think we've lost 200 million plus troops. Just a crazy rallies, flags, things like that. So KVK 2, it's a blast. My gear is not up to par with some of these migrants coming back, but I'm trying my best. So hopefully soon. While we're doing this, let's... Perfect. So, back into it. KVK, I'm pushing an honor. So the next few days I am going to be training a lot more than I have been. Work is kind of been kicking my rear. So I intend to push up. I have the 10,000 points, which would put me at 31,000. So I'd be right around here in the top 50? No. Top 70-ish. So not too bad. I do want to push up a lot more though. I don't really want to pop those points right away. We'll see what happens towards the end of the honor push. But I did get kind of skimped out the last KVK 1, and last minute everybody turned in 100-something thousand points, and I just wasn't prepared for that. So I got, I think it was maybe top 30 or 40 just because of that. But I am going to push up just to try and get the healing speed here. It'd be nice to have it. Plus it's just cool skin. So I'm going to just try and grind my way up and see what happens there. So if I can get in the top 20 to get it, is it top 20? Top 20. It would be sweet. If not, at least I'm getting speeds and resources because, again, I am slacking in that department outside of my my farms doing what they do. And if you don't have farms, highly recommend you make a few. I always suggest 2 more than the amount of open field marches you're running. So if I'm constantly running 3 open field marches, try and have 5 farms or have more. So you can do it one of 2 ways. One is 5 efficient farms or 2 or 3 efficient farms, or have 10 not as efficient farms, but you're getting twice the amount of resources as a 5 farm would be. So you can log into it maybe half as much, not as often as you would want to, but just because you have more farm accounts, then you don't have to worry about having to log in because you're getting more resources there. But it is just more upkeep, and it really just, it takes a toll depending on how detailed you're going. And if you do have farms, highly suggest you run them in some forts. Let's go take a look over here. If you're able to, put them in some forts with your main account, or just any accounts of Farm Alliance with a great little rally lead that does it around the time that you can run forts. Because these little guys, you guys, will load up. They come in handy so well. So every fort that I'm doing, if I'm getting 48 of these for every fort, it starts to add up. Even if it just landed all food, that's 480,000 food. So over today, I've gotten 1,462. I told you, it was a day. Got me some slack. So that would, I mean, that's more than I would have gathered, you know, just by running some forts constantly throughout the day. So actually, it's probably about on par, but yeah, try and run some forts if you can. I think that I only ran forts for about 2 hours, so it's not a bad little grab there. I wouldn't have gathered that much food in 2 hours, but it's nice just to have that in the back stock. This farm is slacking. I'm sure this other one is too. I don't really log on these as much because it's on my main account. I do have a lot more farms kind of on a different email, just so I could run it on a different device. My main account's kind of up a lot more though, so it's more of a toll. Yeah, terrible. So yeah, how y'all want to do farms is up to y'all as well. I suggest doing a different accounts, but I have done some on the main account, you know, just to kind of have it there. If I'm on the go, I can log over there and kind of keep stuff going as well, but then it also prevents you from being able to be on your main account. So I do suggest a different email, have a separate device or separate window, kind of have it up, and just sending it out that way while your main account's running around. Because you do want to have your main account barb chaining, gathering gems if you're able to, just all the nitty gritty to kind of keep it up to par. Because that's the only way you can truly compete with these whales that are in this game here. Here's some of those reports. Not bad. But yeah, this is KVK 2. I think we have secured this ruin. I don't think they're going to try and do another. They might do one more push. If so, I'll turn the camera back on. But it looks like they kind of all TP'd away, which is sweet. I don't think they were expecting us to take over that little flag route and kind of keep them away from the ruins there, but this is too much ground to have to keep refreshing from whenever we can mass horde come through. They're wanting to clearly have this whole side here, but was not allowing that. Here's a couple of rally reports. So I was swarmed and rallied. Let me come over here. It was the other day while I was at the gym. Is this the one? What was this? Oh, that was a while ago. Did I not save it? Oh, here we go. My city. So, 300,000 dead. That's not even my troops that died here. It was probably, yeah, my wall. And then just whatever reinforcements my buddies were sending me. So I think I ended up taking around 2 million dead troops from them. This is a great report right here. I wonder if I was getting reinforced heavily. Yeah, no, I mean, that's an okay amount. Now, whenever you are getting rallied, the best thing to do is, well, I suggest take it, clearly, always. You want to get those easy kills. But the best thing to do is go straight into your city, clear out your hospital, and then suggest you just kind of stay in your city. You don't need to look at the rally unless you're able to just constantly keep refreshing your troop count, because it will say what is in your hospital. So if it starts to fill up there, you can easily come back in real quick and then start healing up the hospital there. But whenever you are waiting for it to be healed while you're getting attacked, these buttons aren't going to be here. So on the right side, always have your finger here, kind of just spamming away, because whenever there's that brief second once the battle does end, this will pop up saying heal your hospital. And so you're going to spam that, and then once you have that queued, you can speed it up instantly. Only crazy people will use the gyms here, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But speed it up instantly, use all the speeds you can, because I mean, nothing is worth losing hundreds of thousands of troops. I mean, in a rally is a different thing, or in a flag, but whenever it's just solely your troops, it's it's breathtaking, you know. It hurts. It hurts to say the least, but have, I mean, almost a billion of each resources open if you can. And then also, before you do end up getting hit by that rally, come over to any random thing that you can see at fort, start a 8-hour rally. Somebody already started one on that guy. Oh my gosh. Oh, my queue's full. That's silly me. Start an 8-hour rally and just clear out all those siege that you might have in your city. You don't want to be caught lacking with any T1 siege, T2, T4 if you can. Honestly, T4 is fine. These guys are going to die so fast though, so you want to clear those out. Honestly, I would say clear these out before you walk into the situation of potentially getting rallied. Upgrade all these other guys to level 4 or 5 if you can. Just because these T1, T2, they die, I mean, almost instantly. They die so fast, and they'll just fill up your hospital space, and then you're going to lose a lot more T4 and T5. So be careful out there, because people are trying to get you. Everybody's going to know if you're jumping off that territory. We know. We see it. We're all checking. All of us whales, that's what we're doing. We're going, oh, okay, no, AOS, 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 AOS. We're checking. If you think that they're not checking, we're checking. We know the second that we burn off this flag, that right here, if you were moved slightly down like tan here, you would be getting rallied instantly. Or swarmed. Or imprisoned. Any of those instances aren't the best thing to do. To take. Especially as like a free-to-play or a low spin. Do not be caught lacking on a flag. Teleport back. Put on a peace shield as best you can. Do anything to protect your base. If you're tired, there's been times where you just fall asleep with your phone. If you're tired, teleport back. Do not get caught lacking. If you think that they can't burn through these 12 flags to get to you in the middle of the night, you're wrong. Because 5 minutes after you get off, your R4 is going to call it and be like, all right, guys, teleport back, go home. We're calling it. And that's when they're going to push, because all your whales are hopping off to go to sleep or go to work or anything like that. Teleport back, pop a peace shield, and don't even pop this 8-hour one. This 8-hour one is like the biggest trickster. You can pop this whenever you think you're going out to eat, but at least pop a 12-hour. And a 24-hour if you're able to. 24 hours is the best, 12 hours just fine, because you're not going to sleep for 8 hours. You're going to sleep for 8.5. And during that half-hour time frame, you will be zeroed. KVK 1 and 2, it's slower than KVK 3. I mean, KVK 3 is kind of the same. It's not as fast as Seasons of Conquest. People get zeroed so fast. So, I mean, in that short few 5, 6, 7 minute time span, you will be wiped out. Okay? Teleport back. Keep your city safe. You do not want to have to take that massive loss and have your troops all fill up and your warriors relentless. Okay? So, teleport back. And the best city defense right now for us is, well, you can't see it because it's out here on the field. It's going to be a Charles with a YSG if you are planning on getting swarmed. If not, if you are taking the rally. If you're asleep, you kind of can't help it. Try and have this on your wall if you're able to. If you're not getting swarmed, if you think they're too stupid to not do it, I'd probably say Charles Alex, something of that combo, if you're an infantry main. YSG is such a game changer here in this KVK, any low KVK, so try and have him expertise if you can. Charles, try and have him 5.5.1.1, if not expertise. But if you plan on having your city rallied, be careful, make sure you know what you're doing, be online, spam that heal button, make sure you have resources open, because the second that heal button pops up, you want to have your resources completely ready to go. If you're short and you have to go take from your inventory, that heal button will disappear because they're going to be swarming you. Okay? So be safe. We do not want anybody having to just have a wipe on their account, because it's hard to recover from stuff like that. It's hard to recover from just KVKs in general. I mean, I've lost 700,000 troops. Imagine that me being rallied and losing all that. It could have been 2 million. I mean, just be careful out there. It is a scary game to be in whenever you are falling asleep randomly or not paying attention, so be cautious. But yeah, it looks like this shrine is ours, or this ruin, I'm sorry. Keep calling it a shrine, I do not know why. So that'll give me a little bit of honor for my push, and we'll see what happens. I will kind of keep you all updated on the honor grind. I'll try and do a lot of barb changing tomorrow with Richard, so we'll see. All right, this is it. Take care, y'all.